gotta figure out this microphone problem. Oh! Can you hear me? So it has to be that one. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. I gotta figure out that microphone, but I'll figure it out another day. Not dealing with them. Oh. Okay. Oh, well, I don't need my headphones then, do I? I'll have to figure out the microphone another day. But so let me exit out of this, shrink that down, and let's go. We're gonna make a new file. New. So I'm using Clip Studio Paint, and I'm gonna be using it in. And let's go. We're gonna make a new file to make simple animations. So for Instagram, YouTube. To make simple animations. Let's see here. Where are my notes? I need my noties. Little note stuffs. There we go. Okay. So we're doing a vertical orientation. So we're gonna do. So we're doing a it's fine. I need 1080 by 920. That's fine. Or 1920. There we go. By 920. All right. I'm just gonna use a paper color of purple at the moment. What I'm gonna do, actually, let me change. I'm just gonna use a paper color of purple at the moment. What I'm gonna do, actually, let me change. We'll keep that color. All right. Record time lapse. Okay. All right. We'll keep that color. All right. I'm actually not gonna check create animated illustration. All right. I'll actually throw the layers into DaVinci and Resolve, which is a video editing program, and I will put it together in there, I think is the way I would like to do it. But so we're going to start out with a very simple animation. Hopefully it turns out okay. Right now, let me see here. I'm going to start off. Right now, let me see here. I'm going to with an ellipse. So I'm going to actually draw my logo, which is a door that opens, and it's got like particles coming out of it. And I'm just going to try to make that, and hopefully. And I'm just going to try to make that, and hopefully. Okay. Just gotta fill that real quick. So we're just gonna make my door. Just gotta fill that real quick. And then I need a rectangle. And then I need a rectangle like that. Scoot it down. Rectangle like that. Scoot it down. Fill that. And then I can take this. Transform it, drag it out just a tad. And then I can take this. Transform it, drag it out just a tad. Right about there, maybe? Transform it, drag it out just a tad. Right about there. That needs a little bit more. Let's see here. Needs a little bit more. Today I'm actually drawing on my old bamboo Wacom that I've had forever. It has no screen on it. And I've mapped out my pen to just be my first monitor here. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let's see here. Actually, I want to take this because I'm fucking OCD as shit. Because I'm an asshole to myself and I love torture, I guess. And I'm just going to delete that 1 pixel. 2 pixels? I think it's 2 pixels. There we go. Probably 2 pixels. That looks good. Okay. Now we have our door. Probably 2 pixels. That looks good. Okay. Now we have our. Can I pull my logo in here? Let me see if I can. Can I pull my logo in here? Let me see if I can. Can I pull my logo in here? There we go. All right, my headphones volume bar is annoyingly popping up. All right, there we go. All right, so let me see if I can pull up my logo. Drop it in. All right, my headphones volume bar is annoyingly popping up. All right, there we go. All right, so let me I need some kind of music. Pull up my logo. But I can't because of copyright, which I'm full force with. Like, I'm perfectly fine with copyright laws. All right, there we go. It protects me too, you know? I need some kind of music. If my okay, let me. Which I'm full force with. Like, I'm perfectly fine with copyright laws. Import image. It protects me too, you know? If my hope you guys are doing good. Can I just like if you import image? Kinda, sorta. I will eventually get around to fixing my background to make it look nicer, but for now, this is what we got. Boxes. I guess I could put some books there, you know, instead of having them laying flat on top, I could stand them up so they actually look like they're a book display of books that are not my own. I guess I could put some books there, you know, instead of having them laying flat on top. Still waiting for it to load. It's thinking about it. Still waiting. I like this. I got Kirkle over here, and then I got Absent over here. I do miss them. They passed away last year. No, it's been over a year now. And then I got Absent died not this last August, but the August before that, and Kirkle died right around Christmas. Not of last year, but the year before. So I do miss them. It's nice to have them on screen to be with me. It's like, I love you, Kirkle. Boop, 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 boop. Pet pets. Pet pets. I do miss them. It's nice to have them on screen. Oh my god, my computer. This is why I like streaming from my tablet so much better. But I feel like this is more clear too. This is why I like streaming from my tablet so much. Whereas when I stream from my tablet, this is not as defined. It's a little fuzzy. So for clarity, I like doing this. But since I'm going to be putting this on DaVinci anyways, it'd be nice to have all my files like here, you know? So for clarity, I like doing this. But since I'm going to be putting this on DaVinci anyways, it'd be nice to have all my files like here, you know? All right. Do. Yeah, here, and then, yeah, here. Where is? Here it is. Okay. Where Is that... Okay. Okay, it's a PNG. I should grab it and yank it and pull it down into here. Is that... Oh, okay. Can I do that? You guys think on it some more? It's thinking. It does a lot of thinking. Can I do that? You guys think on it some more? It's thinking. It does a lot of thinking. Can I do that? You guys think on it some more? Thinking. It does a lot of thinking. There we go. Okay. There we go. I could just use that. I could just use that. Would be easier on myself. Would be easier on myself. Let me. What do I want to do here? Let me. What do I want to do here? It's not hard to create this from scratch, and then I can move everything. Okay, that's what I'll do. Okay, so let me. And then I can move everything. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, so let a layer on top. I'm gonna trace my ferret. Layer on top. I'm gonna trace my ferret. Let's use some bright, obnoxious color. Let's use some bright, obnoxious there we go. Color. Actually, is there a faster way to do this? Probably. Hang on. Can I faster way to do this? Probably. Do that? I can. Can I do that? That's supposed to be my undo button. It's not my undo button. Okay. Well. That's supposed to be my undo button. It's not my undo button. Can I also... Can I also... Hey. All right. Now we're cooking with fire. Hey. All right. Or is it cooking with gas? It's probably cooking with gas. Cooking with fire. Making things. Sometimes you gotta take a moment and ask yourself, what is faster? All right. Sometimes you gotta. So I'm actually gonna delete this layer so I can get rid of that mark that I made. And now I'm gonna take a paint bucket and just fill this son of a bitch in. Let me do. I pick up the color that heat is. Fill this son of a bitch in. Let me do. I pick up the color that heat. Actually, can I just copy and paste that? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Because this is my door. Okay, edit. Copy. Hang on. Because this is close that. Edit. Copy. Edit. Close that. Edit. Paste shown position. Edit. Hey. Okay, cool. Paste shown position. Hey. Okay, cool. Not quite what I wanted. Actually, hang on. Let me. Actually, hang on. Let me. I can reconstruct my door. Can I? Rasterize this layer? Rasterize this layer. Okay. Rasterize this layer. Rasterize this layer. Okay. Okay, sure. That's... Okay, sure. I'm not a pro at Clip Studio. We're learning things here. Yes. I'm not a pro at Clip Studio. We're learning things here. Yes. I'm not a pro at Can I... Can I... I guess that's fine. Okay. I guess that's fine. Okay. Create selection. There's nothing on that layer. Okay. We can delete that layer. No selection was created. All right. We can delete that. No selection was created. All right. We can delete that. So, yeah, I want that to be smaller though. Okay, so let me. Yeah, I want that to be smaller though. Okay, so let me take this color, take this color, and put it on this, and then that's over top of it. I need to shrink it down so it fits inside my door a bit more. Okay. So it fits inside my door a bit more. Okay. I have my door. I can just. I have my door. I can just. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? No, it's fine. Okay, so that's going to be... Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, so that's going to be... No, it's fine. Okay, so that's going to be... All right, so let me actually make the door lines now. Let me put this away. The door lines? Space on my table. Now. Let me put this away. All right. Alrighty, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 slats for my door. Not that it really matters, because I don't think anyone's going to be paying that much attention. So I've got 12 slats, so I need 11 lines. Hang on. How many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 lines. Okay. So we're going to go back here. We're going to do another thing because I want all these slats to be okay. Movable. So as we open up the door, we can change the perspective of those lines. So I'd like to have them on their own layer. So I need 11 of them. Have them on their own layer. So I need 11 of them. So what I'll do actually is can I? Oh, it's different here. I'm used to Photoshop. I'm still learning stuff on this. There's a way to put a stroke around something, and I'm trying to remember how to do it. Still learning stuff on this. There's a way to put a stroke around something, and I'm trying to remember how to do it. Layer order. Advanced fill? No, advanced fill? Let's just make 11 of these really quick. So I'm gonna hold down my shift key so I can make a straight line. And I'm just gonna put this on its own layer so I don't screw up like I did last time. So that's one. Put this on its own layer so I don't screw up like I did last time. So that's one. Put this on its own layer so I don't screw up like I did last time. So that's one. Computer's gone slow. I'm sorry. Old computer. It's not actually that old. I'm sorry. Old computer. It's not actually that old. I'm sorry. Old computer. It's not actually that old. Okay. You gonna give me another layer? There we go. One. Okay. Two. You gonna give me another layer? There we go. Three. Two. Four. Five. Oop. Way wrong. Oop. Way wrong. Six. Seven. 8, 7, and 9, 10, 11. Okay. So now let me space these out in a way that makes fucking sense. So now let me space these out in a way that makes fucking sense. Just like that. Alrighty. Now we got this little guy. Come here. Get over here. This little guy. Come here. Put him here. Get over here. Learn from my mistakes. Put everything on a separate layer and make sure you're in that layer before you start writing anything down. I made that mistake last stream. Oh my god, and I freaked the hell out. I was so upset. It's like I had lost my original line work, but because I was recording, I was able to recover it. Sort of. I basically had to take a screenshot and get it back. But I got it back. Kudos to me for being ingenuitive. Okay. I think that'll be good there. Try to make these a bit more even. That'll be good there. Try to make these a bit more even. And then maybe one day I'll make this in the future and actually give it like a wood grain pattern that looks good. But that's not going to be today. We're just doing a simple animation just to prove to myself I can fucking do it. That's not going to be today. We're just doing a simple animation just to prove to myself I can fucking do it. Okay. That's roughly similar. Real roughly similar. We'll say it's good enough. Alright. Where's our Faraday boy? Look at you in all your glory. Okay, we're gonna take you and shrink your ass down. Look at you in all your glory. Apply transformation. No. This guy. No. Badoop. Apply transformation. No. This guy. Why are you way out there? Okay. Alrighty, so you were like on stripe 2. Alrighty, so you were like on stripe What does my logo actually look like? 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 thin? Okay. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4 thin. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're 4 thin. 4 thin. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're 4 thin. Put you roughly like that. How does that compare to the original? Roughly like that. A little smaller, which is good. All right, let me turn this guy off. So he's space and a half over. Smaller, which is good. All right, let me turn this guy off. So he's okay. Space and a half. So let me move him over a bit. So roughly something like that. So roughly something like that. Yeah, roughly something like that. The lines are thinner on the actual logo, though. The lines are. Well, maybe I should do that. Okay, let me go in and I'll see if I can adjust those. Go in and I'll see if I can adjust those. And just make them a scooch thinner. And just make them a scooch thinner. Yeah, let me zoom in anymore. Yeah, let me zoom in anymore. There we go. There we go. Actually, I need to pull these in too. So let me just do all the things I need to do right now to each one. Are you seriously not going to let me zoom in anymore? There we go. You seriously not going to let me take that to here. What's the bottom side look like? Woo! I'll take that to here. What's the bottom side look like? Woo! Mouse work. All right. Put that there. Okay. Mouse work. I'm gonna take this guy. Put that there. Do that. Find the bottom. Zip him up. Actually, let me just do these all. There we go. If you have any questions or suggestions, just let me know. And if you're watching this on VOD, feel free to type away in the little comment section below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Feel free to type away in the little comment section below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay. Scrolling. Keep that. Program scrolling. Scroll high. Nope. Okay, that's good. And this one. And you get my finger off the space key. I'm like, space! Like, no, you don't need space right now. The final frontier. No. It is not. Right now, at this moment. And you get my finger off the space key. My finger is trigger happy. Space! Like, no, you don't need space right now. The final frontier. No. There we It is not right now at this moment. My fingers trigger happy. Like, no, you don't need space right now. I probably could have just copy and pasted one, get it the right size, and then copy and paste it. But like, I didn't know that when I was doing it. That they were a little on the thick side for my liking. So sometimes you gotta see it to know what you want. Get it the right size and then copy and paste it. But like, I didn't know that when I was doing it. Okay. That they were a little on the so now I need to make this one as thin as the other one. Sometimes you gotta see it. So I need to find the fucking thinner. Okay. There it is. Okay. So now I need to make this one. That'll do, I think. Something like that. Okay. Find the fucking. I just pull all of them in like so. I gotta get my finger off that space bar. That'll do, I think. We really loving that space bar for some reason. My brain's like, move faster, bitch! Like, oh, okay. I gotta get my finger off that space bar. I don't need to be doing that. No. We really loving that space bar for some reason. Is that? My brain's like, move faster, bitch! Like, oh, okay. It's about the same size. I'm trying to not let myself be, like, perfect about stuff. Good luck, right? My OCD kicks into overdrive and it's like, no. Not let myself be like perfect about stuff. Let's see here. Good luck, right? My OCD kicks into overdrive and it's like, no. Not let myself be like perfect about stuff. Let's see here. Good luck, right? My OCD kicks into overdrive and it's like, no. Oops. So what kind of projects are you working on, huh? What you got going on? Tell me about your creative endeavors. I wanna know. So what kind of projects are you working on, huh? What you got going on? You making Tell music? Me about your creative endeavors. You drawing stuff? What you doing? Tell me your secrets. You making music? You drawing stuff? What you doing? No, that's fine. Leave it. It's like talking to a dog. Leave it. But I want to touch the thing. No, don't touch the thing. Stop touching things. It's like talking to a dog. Leave it. But I want to touch the thing. Did I leave it? No. No, I did not. Went back and adjusted it anyways. Okay. Did I leave it? Excuse you? No. Oh, you're down here. Stop hitting the space bar. Adjusted it anyways. Okay. Excuse you? Okay, you're down here. Stop hitting the space bar. Oh, I think that was the end. Looky there. We have what looks like a door. All right. Oh, I think that was the end. So now because we're there, we have what looks like face on, like dead on, like straight at the door. I'm going to take this and copy it. Face on, like dead on, like straight at the door. I'm going to take this and copy it. So if you actually look, this is from the open door. Because the door has a thickness to it. So I made this sort of interior shadow, which is supposed to be the thickness of the door that you see when the door is cracked open. But right now the door is closed and it's dead on. So I'm just gonna take this shit and I've copied it, so I've got it saved. But I'm gonna go ahead and just essentially erase that and fill it with a different color. And fill it. So that should have done it? No, because I probably need to rasterize a layer. So that should have done it? No, it's new layer. Probably need to rasterize a layer. So that should have done it? No, it's new layer. Rasterize. There we go. Rasterize. There we go. So let me delete that. Rasterize. There we go. So let me delete that. No. Oh, did it mask it out? Oh, hang on. Mask it out? That might be my issue. Hang on. That might be my issue. I really want pizza. I'm very tempted to order pizza tonight. I don't have the money for pizza. So pizza. I'm very tempted to order. Just give me a little bit of goodness. It's thinking. The loading cursor of death. No, it's not death, but it's thinking. The loading cursor of death. No, it's not death, but it's thinking. Checking my placement because I tend to move around a lot. I slouch. I go full shrimp. Core. Checking my placement because I tend to move around. Arc that back. I slouch. I go full slouch that shoulder. Core. All right. You gonna let me delete this? Okay, great. I need to take this and you gonna let me delete this? Okay, great. I need to take this and well, let me rasterize it. Oh. Okay. All right, let me rasterize it. See if I can do this instead. Shift. No. Yeah. Now shift click all these little bits. See if I can do this instead. Shift. Okay. Yeah. And I need to do. Okay. And I need to do subtraction. I have a fucking pen. Let's use it, please. I have a fucking pen. Let's use it, please. Oh, not quite. Okay. Zoom in on that. All right. Now I can do additive. Additive. Zoom in on that. All right. Now I can do additive. Additive. I totally know how to draw a straight line. 100%. I'm being too OCD right now. Oh, look at that. I've gone over. I've overshot it. No. OCD needs to take a fucking backseat. All right. Oh, look at that. I've gone over. I've overshot it. No. OCD needs to take a fucking backseat. That's pretty good. I've got some bullshit going on here. So subtract that and just go doobity doobity doop. Boom. Done. Looking good. All right. And just go doobity doobity doop. So I'm just gonna do a new layer and then just go with the paint bucket. Because yes. So I'm just gonna. I didn't even have to switch out from that. I keep forgetting. It's such a nice feature in Club Studio Paint that they give you all these options right here without having to drag your mouse over here and select like the paint bucket tool. You can just go boop instead of having to click that and then click down here. It saves you a couple of clicks. It's good. I like it. I'm sure there's probably like a shortcut key for it too, but all right. I'm gonna turn that off. So now we have our ferret. Yay. All right, now I need to figure out 1 second. Let me Google it. How do I put a freaking stroke on this stuff? How do I put a freaking stroke on this stuff. How do I put a freaking stroke on this stuff? Border effect. Layer property? Layer property. Layer property? Layer property. Layer property. Border effect. Hey! Looky there. Layer property. Border effect. Hey! Alright, so now I'm going to do... Get my little eyedropper tool. Alright, do that same brown. Get my little eyedropper tool. Do that same brown. This color? Eyedropper tool. Okay, there we go. Boom. Look at that. Perfection. All right. Okay, there we go. What is that dot? Boom. What is that dot? Look at that. No. Perfection. All right. What is that dot? Boom. What is that dot? Oh, that is very large. Can we shrink that? Yes, I can. Oh, that is very large. Can we shrink? Excuse me? Yes, I can. Yep. Okay. Excuse me? My shortcut keys don't work in Clip Studio right now. They're different shortcut keys. Okay. Well, my shortcut keys don't work. So I have my Photoshop hotkeys on here. Different shortcut keys instead. Well, there we go. So I have fixed. My Photoshop hotkeys on here. Straight pixel instead. There we go. Nope. Fixed. All right. There we go. It's my problem. If I see it and I know about it, then I have to fix it. All right. There we go. Bad girl. All right. My problem. If I see it and I know about it, then I have to fix it. We got a thing. Look. All right. So I'm gonna drag him down here. I'm actually gonna get a folder out. And I'm gonna select all these and dump these into a file folder. There we go. I'm gonna select all. So that is my head-on door. I need a doorknob though. There we go. Let me get the doorknob. So that is my head-on door. I need a doorknob though. Do want to check something. Now let me grab the eyedropper tool. I'll grab that color. Do want to check. And let me grab. Can I go back down here to the paper, and then just. I can't. Paper, and then just. Hang on. Let me. I can't pull that back up. And then just. Hang on. Let me. Paper. Pull that back up. Papers, please. Paper. Papers, please. Paper. Okay. Take my eyedropper tool, grab that color. That is now my color for it is a dark purple. Eyedropper tool, okay. That color. So now I can. That is now my color for it is a dark. Put that away. Okay. Take my ferret and I'm going to up the thickness just a bit. Take my ferret and I'm going to up the thickness just a bit. I think that should be good. It's a bit thinner than that, isn't it? I think that should be good. 3 is about where I was at. I think 4 is a good, good medium. Yeah. Okay. 3 is about where I was at. I think 4 is a good. Well, now I need to find my door. Okay. I need to put a stroke on him. Border effect. The wind's really kicking up right now. I know you guys can't hear it. I need to put a stroke on him. Border effect. The wind's really. I'm gonna do a stroke effect there. Now this I need to make thicker because if you look, you can see the other lines for the slats right there. So this I need to make thicker because if you look, you can see up just a bit. There we go. I think that's good. All right. Or I lose everything. We're gonna save this as. There we go. I think that's good. door animation. Or I lose everything. We're gonna save this as door animation. Or I lose everything. We're gonna save this as. I'm actually gonna go put this in my animation folder. I'm actually gonna go put this in my animation folder. Oh dear. I'm actually gonna go put this in my animation folder. Oh dear. Animation. Animation. New folder. Save often and regularly. New folder. Save often and regularly. Oops. Learn how to spell. Yeah, considering I spelled door with 2 P's. No. Learn how to type is more like it. There we go. Yeah, considering I spelled door with 2 P's. No. Learn how to type is more like it. There we go. There we go. Saved. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, now we just need the handle, which is just gonna be basically a thick line. Which is just gonna be basically a thick line. Which is just gonna be basically a thick line. Loading, 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 loading. Loading, loading, loading. I have this problem where I start to get antsy after about an hour. I'm kind of at that point. I have this problem where I start to get antsy after about an hour. So maybe what I'll do at that point is I might just do this one today. Just get this done. I might just do this one today. Just get this. What would you call it? This one. Brain dead. I want to say it's a panel. It's not a panel though. Brain dead. I want to say it's a panel. One animation cell. There we go. I gotta rub my 2 brain cells together to make that word. One animation cell. There we go. I gotta rub my 2 brain cells. You had your VA today? That word. Anyone remember those? I don't know. I don't watch TV anymore. You had your VA today? Oh, but the temp is definitely dropping, and it's getting pretty cold. Oh, but the temp is definitely dropping, and it's getting pretty Are we good? Sometimes when it pauses like that, it's because it's saving. Okay, so let me go back to my original. Sometimes when it pauses like that, so that's a pretty thick handle. Let me go back to my original. Okay. Sometimes when it pauses like that, so that's a pretty thick handle. Okay. All right, and it's right about middle of his belly down. Okay. So about middle of his belly down. Middle of his belly here. Okay. So about middle of his belly down. Shift for straighter lines. I should have colored that differently. Straighter lines. Let me see if I can do like a darker version of this. It should be kind of black though, shouldn't it? Or did it? I don't know. It kind of looks weird black. Yeah, I did like brown. It's meant to be kind of like wrought iron, but I think I did black and it attracted too much attention, so I think I switched it to brown. So let me. Actually, I can just pull the color right there. So I think I switched it to brown. So let me. Actually, I can just pull the color right there. Anything on this layer? No. Okay. Always check what layer you're on. Okay, so it was like from center of his belly down. Always check what layer you're on. I'll do it like that. Center of his belly down. And then select it. And scooch it over just a hair. There we go. I think that looks good. Select it. Maybe give it a little bit more thickness than that. I think that looks good. Maybe give it a little bit more thickness than that. Okay. Thicken it up. And then slide it back over that way a little bit. Thicken it up. And then slide it back over that way a little bit. There we go. That looks good. Hey, we have a ferret door. That looks good. So that's going to be our first cell of our animation. So once I get all my cells done, and I have it open up, crack open, and then the particles come out, kind of like what my actual logo is suggesting, that it's like a door that just opens up, and there's this light streaming out of it, and then you have all these little particle bits that kind of float out. I will do another file folder, and then do that animation, or that cell, which is basically just going to be me shifting things ever so slightly to deal with like the perspective. So the flat door handle is going to start getting a little bit of three-dimensionality words, with two more little like brackets that come out the back that actually attach it to the door, so you can actually slide your hand in there. There's going to be a 3D, just like a cast shadow that's going to be inside of this to show the thickness of the door. It's not really a cast shadow, but it acts kind of like one. And it's going to get thicker the more we pull that door open. And all these slats are going to get thinner the farther that they move away and the more the door opens. So, well, not the farther that they move away and the more the door opens. The lines are going to shift, and the shape of the actual door is going to scrunch a bit. So actually, it might just be a scrunching of the door instead of me shifting all the lines individually. But I want them on individual layers just to give me the most flexibility to see how that actually pans out, because sometimes when you squish things and move things, it doesn't quite squish appropriately. Plus, I can always just link all the layers together so that it acts as like one layer, even though it's not, and I can squish it that way too. But this way, if I need to make minor adjustments or tweaks, if something doesn't look quite right, I can do that because they're all on individual layers. So, I'm going to call it here for today, because again, I'm starting to get antsy. I want to eat and, you know, go bio and all those good fun things. Drink your water, stay hydrated. And I'll see all my little mages another time, okay? Drink your water, stay hydrated. And I'll see all my Please come and see me, okay? Bye. Oh, and if you're watching VOD, say hi. Just do a little doodly-doop down below, and let's talk. If you want to see new things or whatever, then I'll be happy to do it. And maybe tomorrow I'll work on this for another hour or more or whatever I'm feeling like, and change it up. I haven't been feeling good the last few days, so I've been a little hilter-skelter, but I'm looking forward to having this done. But yeah, so as the door slowly opens, there's going to be light that pours out. But that's where my colors come from. Anyways. I'm excited. All right. I love you. Bye. But that's where my colors